Hey guys, how's it going? So I just got back from class. I was in my English composition class, and I was actually sitting there in class when I got the idea about the topic for this video. I have a whole list running now of what I want these mindset videos, their topics to be about, and so I'm coming up with ideas faster than I can make the videos. But this one just really hit me hard, and I was sitting there, and it was more like, oh my gosh, an aha. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna make a video about this because I feel that it's very important. So I was sitting there in class, and we were just reading an essay out of the book, and the teacher calls on a couple people here and there to read a paragraph or two. And I was just sitting there thinking to myself, not trying to be judgmental, but there was people reading that were stuttering. I just stuttered myself. They were stuttering and starting over words and not being able to sound out a word they didn't know, and just their reading was making it tough for me to actually listen and grasp the message of the essay. I was sitting there thinking, like, I just want to read this to myself and not listen to them because it was just making it tough on me. And this happened with like four different people in the classroom. These kids are in college, and I'm not saying I'm the best at reading either. I do it too. But we're all in college, and you would think after high school that at this point we would be able to look at a text and read it fluently, and it's not like the text was super wordy. It didn't use big giant educational words. It was just simple reading, but people were struggling with it, and I was just like, this is kind of ridiculous that these people are at this point in their life and they can't do that. We can't read effectively, we can't communicate effectively, we can't speak effectively. That's why I'm doing this right now, to get better at speaking and communicating my ideas, getting info to other people. And I'd say probably 90% of people that I know, meet, are this way. They're not very good. They're subpar average, maybe even under average at reading, speaking, communicating, getting their ideas, info to other people. So that's one thing I want everybody to think about. Look at yourself and see, what are you good at? What are you not good at? What can you get better at? Maybe I feel like I'm good at reading. Maybe I feel like I'm good at writing essays or speaking or communicating. Even if you feel like you're good at something, you can still improve. I'm not trying to be perfect on any of those, but I'm also looking at myself, hey, I can improve. So what can I do to improve? So I'm starting a blog, I'm creating my website, I'm doing these videos, I'm doing all this stuff to help me improve how I write, how I speak, and just communication in general. I have an idea, I make myself talk in class more, I speak up to make myself take my idea and put it into words and communicate it effectively. That's something that they've said. If you know a material, you know a concept really well, when you can effectively communicate it to somebody else, you can teach it to them. So I know I understand one of my accounting class topics whenever I can sit there and explain it to the kid next to me and make him understand it, that I can effectively communicate that idea to somebody else that shows I truly know it. So do that. Look at yourself, figure out what you're good at, what you're bad at, and do something to help you improve on it. Invest your time into it. And if you're taking college classes, even if you're not, I go to class each time now and think, what can I actually get from this? Don't just sit there to pass the time. And I'm catch myself in the morning classes if I'm tired. just kind of through it, not really paying attention and getting something out of it. And I had to, kind of slap myself. Come on, pay attention, focus on the teacher, get what they're saying. And I'm realizing in all my classes, I'm getting these thoughts and ideas that I'm like, whoa, like this actually like applies to my life and affects me a lot more than I think. And it's just about what you're using your time for. I'm going to class now and I'm not wasting that time. I'm actually getting something out of it more than just getting there, getting a grade, and hoping to graduate. I'm actually improving from going to class. I'm getting a lot more quality out of each class, I feel like, now that my attitude and my mindset has changed. Time is something you can't get back. That's a cliche saying everybody knows, has heard, but once you actually realize that to get more out of your time is going to benefit you so much greater than anything else. So spend your time wisely. Focus on making yourself better. That's always a very wise way to spend your time. So that was what I wanted to speak about for a little while to you guys and add to it. And I'm actually going to post another video here shortly after this and then get started on my first blog post. So stay tuned and I'll have that out to you guys hopefully this evening. See you guys.